Good morning, investors and traders. This is Naeem Azam, Chief Market Analyst at Trade, and welcome to our daily technical analysis video. In today's analysis, we'll be looking at crude oil prices and we'll be answering the questions such as if there is more room left for this particular rally to continue its journey to the upside, or if the correction is really coming for crude oil. And these are the particular questions that will be really focusing in today's analysis. So let's have a deeper dive into this topic and have more conversation on this topic. Before we do that, as always, it is important for us to go through this disclaimer and responding. Anything which will be discussed cannot be perceived as advice. If you are seeking for one, please do consider consulting with your own financial advisors. Now, on the crude oil price chart, we will begin looking at the price action by focusing on the daily time frame. And on the daily time frame, we have three different moving averages. Firstly, it is your 50-day simple moving average in pink. Followed by that, you have your 100-day simple moving average. And finally, your 200-day simple moving average. Now, clearly, the price is trading above all these moving averages, and that confirms that look, the bulls are in control of the price, and prices are likely to continue their journey to the upside as long as this remains in place. However, the second point that we wanted to pay attention to when it comes to the price is the distance of the price from its moving average. And by that, I mean where the price is trading currently and how far the moving average is. And then if we focus on this one, the price is trading just literally over here, while the moving average, the first 50-day moving average, is trading between 47.10 to 48.65. Obviously, very far from the price, and this confirms that look, there is a probability for the price to have some sort of correction. So prices can move from here to all the way back towards their 50-day simple moving average, so towards this particular price action. When that will happen, we are obviously not sure because no one knows that. But one thing is pretty clear by looking at the price action, that the current crude oil price is way oversold. Why? Because anything which is near 70 or above 70 represents one particular factor, and that factor is that the prices are way overbought. So, meaning a correction is highly likely. That's what pretty much it means. And similarly, if the RSI is near 30, that means the prices are oversold. So that shows that look, a correction is coming and the prices are likely to move to the upside. So, given now the fact that RSI is near overbought territory, so that means that we are likely to see a correction, and that correction can happen anytime. Now, in order for that correction to really take place, the first thing that we want to see in terms of price is really that if the recent swing is really going to remain in place. And that recent swing, under the current circumstances, is going to be where this particular candle is. So that means that this particular price action just below the 51.75, as long as this low continues to hold, the chances are that prices will continue to move higher. However, if we see a break of this level, meaning the price comes and then it breaks below this price level and then falls below from there, then that means that we are likely to see this particular price action to move lower. Under those circumstances, we need to redefine our support zone. And the next support zone under those circumstances is very much going to come in around this area, just above the 47.10 and below 48.65. This is going to be your first immediate support zone, which is going to be your 50-day simple moving average. And after that, the next area of support is going to be where the 100-day simple moving average is trading. And by the way, this is also happened to be the area where we first saw the initial pump, the initial rally, and then followed by that, the market prices retested this area, and then we've seen another rally from there, which took the prices higher once again. So this area again remains quite an important area, which is just below the $44, and let's just say that this is going to be between $43 to $44. But if the prices breaks this one, then the next likely chances for the prices from here is really going to be towards the 50-day simple moving average, and that is just over here. And that means that the prices are likely to continue their journey from there to all the way to this particular price level, which is going to be between 41.50 to 41 So that is the next immediate support level that we'll be very much looking at. Now, of course, we can draw these levels in terms of a permanent support and resistance zones on the chart. So let's do that. So for this one, I'm going to put the first support zone right over here, just above the 50-day simple moving average, encompassing that 50-day simple moving average. The second one is going to be near the 50-day simple moving average, or just in around this particular price action. We can certainly narrow it down a little bit more, just like that. And then the third one, we will leave it for the time being, because first of all, the prices really needs to address these particular price levels before we do that. And as for resistance, the resistance remains near these particular highs, the prices that we have seen more recently, prices coming to. So it is going to be, I'm gonna just move this one right on top of this particular high, and then the second area of this resistance zone, I'm gonna mark it over here. So all in all, our resistance zone, our resistance areas going to be between 53 to 54. The first support is between 47, 27 to 48. The third one is 44 to $43 price level. So these are the particular price levels that I will be very much focusing on going forward, or at least in the short term, as when it comes to price. And as always, what we can also do is have our resistance zones in red lines or in red color, so that we know which one is what when we just glance through the chart without wondering, okay, whether that is going to be our support zone or whether that is going to be our resistance zone. So now we can clearly see that this is our resistance, this is our support, this is our another level of support. So that's all for now. But before I finish, keep an eye on the 4-hour time frame, because the price is in battle with the 50-day simple moving average. If it breaks below that, then the chances are we will see more weakness, and the price is heading towards the 100-day simple moving average on the 4-hour time frame. That's all for now. See you guys next time.